All right, folks, we're taking a look at the Ask Obama website. This is youtube.com/askobama. President Obama, for the third year in a row, has asked the online community to submit questions, either written or through video, on what they feel are the most compelling public policy topics the nation is facing today. And one of the features the website has is the ability to sort those by popularity. So the users that are perusing the site can vote thumbs up or thumbs down on each question, and then they can be sorted in descending order from the most popular to the least popular. And it turns out that the number one question by an overwhelming margin is a question submitted by our friends at Law Enforcement Against Prohibition. And the question basically asks, can we discuss legalizing marijuana? And we have summarized these questions up at our blog at normal.org, and you can click and download full-size graphics of all 100 questions. We've also gone to the trouble of color coordinating the questions for you. All questions about marijuana and the drug war are in white. All questions that ask about laughing about questions about marijuana and the drug war are in yellow. And when you see a question that's in red, that's a question that made the top 100 that doesn't have anything to do with marijuana and the drug war. So we start with the lead question at the top, which basically says, can we discuss legalizing marijuana? The number 2 question, isn't a war on drugs a culture war? Number 3, why not legalize marijuana? Number 4, why waste tax money on the drug war? Number 5, will you laugh at the drug war questions? Number 6, will you legalize marijuana? Number 7, why not legalize hemp farming? And as we continue looking at the questions, number 8, why not allow medical marijuana? Number 9, isn't prohibiting cannabis a failure? Number 10, why not have a sane drug policy? So as we can see, the top 10 questions are all about marijuana and ending the war on drugs. As we continue the scroll, questions 11 through 20 also have to do with ending the war on drugs. Questions like, why can't American farmers grow hemp? Isn't prohibition unconstitutional? Why not raise tax revenue from cannabis? What good has prohibition done for the USA? Can't you see how popular this topic is? Won't legalizing hurt the Mexican cartels? Why are we spending $7.7 billion on prohibition? Will you pardon Mark Emery? Won't you end the war on drugs? Wouldn't now be a good time to talk about legalizing? Isn't hemp the ultimate green energy? What's worse, cigarettes, booze, or marijuana? Why keep attacking citizens over cannabis? Why not just legalize cannabis? Why don't we let marijuana create new jobs in this country? Why is cannabis on Schedule 1? Why do we spend $800 an hour trying to rip up pot plants? Will you take the drug war issue seriously? Can we change marijuana's illegality? And what's more important, the drug war or paying for health care? Would legalizing equal less alcohol problems? Will you laugh at the drug war issue again? Will you tell the truth about the drug war? And that takes us to 50, the top 50 questions. And I think you'll notice in that scroll, not a single red question appeared. All the questions in the top 50 about ending the drug war, legalizing marijuana, legalizing industrial hemp, allowing for medical marijuana, telling the truth about the drug war. As we continue, we jump to the number 51 question and we continue the scroll. Why isn't cannabis legalized? Can't you see how popular this is? Will you please stop ruining lives over pot? If 26 states get medical marijuana, will it finally be legalized? When will you force the drug war to change? Does cannabis belong on Schedule 1? Why do we ban the greenest energy? Will you listen to us about marijuana? Isn't criminalizing marijuana pointless? Why not decriminalize like Portugal did? Why do you ignore all the studies on cannabis? Why can't I have my life-saving medicine? Why can't you deal with this issue seriously? Why can't we grow what President Jefferson grew? Why don't you help suffering patients? Shouldn't cannabis be at Schedule 4? It's not toxic, so why is it illegal? Why do I deserve jail for treating my cancer? You tried it. Why don't you legalize it? Do you believe pot is safer than booze? Why cut trees when hemp's available? Why are you not a criminal like me? When will marijuana be legalized? Marijuana is a common issue here. Will you ignore it again? Why is the safer drug made illegal? Why is marijuana scheduled like heroin? Have we learned nothing from Prohibition? Will you break the stigma of hemp? How does the war on drugs benefit people? Why does the Drug Czar lie about its medical uses? And finally, when we get to question 101, we find the first non-drug war question in the list, a question about if you had any regrets over the first 2 years of your presidency. Mr. President, the people of NORML, the National Organization for the Reform of Marijuana Laws, and our thousands of supporters understand that legalizing marijuana is politically difficult. We understand that it's going to take a while. But while we're waiting, can we at least allow the patients access to their life-saving medicine? Can we at least allow our farmers to grow a crop that is not a drug? And can we at least stop executing people and their pets in their homes over marijuana?